I want to know something. I've I've done a lot of driving. I do a lot of driving in my job. I drive. I got two projects going on. Basically, I drive to Navarre, Florida, pretty much first thing in the morning, off through 98 and Gold Breeze and yada yada, and then I check out everything, and then I'll drive from Navarre back to Pensacola, where my other project is located at the north end of Scenic Highway, meaning the north of the I-10, basically. But in my driving around, I've noticed that I've seen a lot of trucks, SUV type vehicles with like off-road and survival type stuff on the vehicles. Say for instance, I've seen several Forerunners that has the sporty looking vehicles, Forerunners, Xteras, Pathfinders, the new Ford Bronco, vehicles like that will have a rack on the roof, and on top of that rack would be like extra storage space or like small little gas tanks and water tanks or what have you. They'll have storage stuff on the roof rack, and trucks with the bed toppers. I call them bed toppers. The little turtle shell, whatever you call it. With the windows and the flip glass in the back, whatever, and with racks around it, and like extra gas cans, lights. Like I saw like a Toyota Tacoma. It was a 4-wheel drive. It had a cloth material type topper thing on the back with a rack and like straps and shovels and lights, and then it had a small roof rack because it was like a 4-door, and on top of the rack it had a water storage tank. I don't know have y'all been noticing this? I have. I'm just curious, so is this a new fad going around, or is there a reason behind it? Excuse me. Is it a new fad, like the whole freaking dragging your ass, the whole front end lifted and the back end looks like it's squatted down, what they call it, a Carolina squat or whatever? It looks like a damn dog dragging his ass. It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. But I digress. But there's been a lot of like SUVs and 4-wheel drive and truck type vehicles that I've seen with this kind of setup. So I'm curious. There goes another one. There's a Toyota Tacoma with like, you had gas cans strapped on the back, and had the little cloth like tupper thing, whatever, I'm just wondering, is this a fad? Or is there a reason behind it? Is there a reason for this? They're expecting something to happen. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If it's not a fad and it's a reason, see, there's another one. That's an older Toyota 4Runner model with a damn roof rack. Um, I mean, granted, the way the world is today, man, freaking hell, that's just nuts. I mean, you never know. The economy can just immediately just tank at any time, and then you got, you know, major world panic around, the world or whatever. But I just want to know, is it a fad or is it a reason? Is there a reason why people are buying this stuff and having this put on their vehicles just in case, or people doing this just to make the trucks look off-road survival type kind of thing? I've seen a Jeep truck. The Jeep truck, so several of them, matter of fact, with that kind of setup too. If somebody knows something, I need to know. If there's something somebody's not telling or not saying, I need to know. But if it's just a fad, then whatever. Each their own. Anyway.